Good evening, and welcome to the 134th commencement ceremony at Alumni Stadium on the campus of Kaiser High School. It is my great honor to lead our seniors in their graduation, their final act as students at Kaiser High School, with the exception of our baseball team, who will be competing for a state championship on Friday and Saturday in Charleston. Have a seat, folks. Have a seat. I'd also like to take this opportunity to welcome our guests who have come to see the culmination of 14 years of education in Mineral County Schools. Please hold your applause until the end, and as I call your name, please rise momentarily to be recognized. Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Troy Ravenscroft. Assistant Superintendent of Schools, Ms. Kelly Wilson. Director of Secondary Education, Mrs. Kelly Haynes. Coordinator of School Safety, Mr. John Wilson. Attendance Director and Coordinator of Counseling, Brandy Fisher. Assistant Director of Curriculum and Instruction, Mrs. Robin McDowell. Principal of the Mineral County Technical Center, Mrs. Loretta Mick. Elected members of the Mineral County Board of Education, Mr. Donald Ashby. Ms. Mary Jane Bannock. Mrs. Laura Currier. Dr. Thomas Denny, Mr. Terry Puffenberger. Our Mineral County elected commissioners, Mr. Richard Leckleiter, Mr. Roger Leatherman, Mr. Jerry Wisner. Elected House of Delegates member, Mr. Rick Hillenbrand. Assistant Principal of Kaiser High School, Mrs. Christine Droppelman. School counselors, Mr. Luke Denny, Mr. Justice Currier, Ms. Jen Jordan. Our wonderful KHS secretaries, Mrs. Missy Guy and Mrs. Karen McRoby. And finally, the people who have had the second most to do with the success of these graduates, the teachers of Kaiser High School. A round of applause for our guests this evening. You may be seated. Thank you. Please welcome to the podium Ms. Audrey Williams to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please rise and remain standing also for the national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Audrey. Thank you, Mrs. Warwick and the KHS Concert Band. Please welcome to the podium our senior class president, Mr. Trenton Denny.
Thank you. You know, I never really understood how picturing the crowd naked was supposed to make you feel less nervous. It's far just made me a little uncomfortable, especially looking at you, Dr. Ravenscroft. Anyways, today we gather here to commemorate a milestone that we will forever hold a special place in our hearts, our high school graduation. As the class president, it is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you and share some brief, heartfelt words of wisdom as we embark on our individual journeys. We have grown and evolved through our time. We have grown and evolved throughout our time, forming friendships, overcoming challenges, and discovering our passions. As we stand at the edge of a new chapter in our lives, all of us here today should take some time and acknowledge this incredible achievement. High school is a tumultuous time filled with its fair share of both obstacles and opportunities. And although many of us have considered high school to be an annoyance or hardship at times, these experiences have helped mold us into the people we are today. As our time in high school comes close to an end, it is vital for us to remember many lessons learned at our time at Kaiser High and to be prepared to use them in the next chapter of our lives. These lessons are not limited to those taught to us on the chalkboards or laptops, though these lessons are indeed important. No, there are other vital lessons that have been taught to us outside of Kaiser's curriculum, and the teachers of these lessons include the important people in our lives. Kindness, empathy, humanity, sportsmanship, and many other qualities have been instilled into all of us through various ways, and these standards will continue to be carried with us through the rest of our lives. Leaving Kaiser High School behind may be a sad, melancholy, or relieving feeling, depending on who you are. But I know for the vast majority of this class that sits here with a certain level of uncertainty. While some may have plans for the upcoming years, no amount of preparation can shake the truth that we are now emerging into something foreign. We now stand on a path with virtually limitless possibilities, and what we choose to do from here will impact the rest of our lives. And while we've all had the self-will to make decisions for ourselves, there is a new degree of independence that has manifested. Many of us are now or will soon be legal adults, and it's time to embark on a new journey that no longer requires a designated lunchtime or big yellow buses. However, if I can offer anything to my class today, it is this: you are enough. Our futures will all look different, and some of you may feel compelled to compare your next steps with the next steps of others. However, whatever you decide to do next is enough, as long as you are happy doing it. You are enough to overcome whatever future obstacles you will surely face. You have the strength and knowledge to power through adversity and create your own future, whatever it may look like. Use the lessons you've learned throughout your many school years to become someone that you can be proud of, because I know that you can. I'm an athlete, a friend, a brother, a son, a grandson, and perhaps a stranger. You may see a part of me in yourself, or we may seem completely different. But I can promise you that I share the hope and the love for this class as you all do. I wish all of us graduating today nothing short of happiness and success. And even in the face of adversity, I wish us to acknowledge the strength we have to overcome it, for I know it lies within all of us. I once again thank all of the class of 2023 for everything that you've shown me. I would not change a moment of it. As my last time as a Golden Tornado grows short, I have just one thing left to say. Let's go, Kaiser. Thank you. I'd now like to introduce our salutatorian, Tyler Lannon.
This will be good. Can I take this off? Or do I have to be boring? Darn. Hello, can you hear me? Okay, I can hear myself, that works. So, welcome to the Kaiser High School Class of 2023 graduation. Proud to be here as the salutatorian of this class. I would like to congratulate all of our graduates today because I know it was a lot of work and a lot of sweat and tears and everything, all that boring stuff. But, yeah. I would first off like to thank the faculty and staff. I had a ton of amazing teachers I see a couple here, see a couple principal, vice principal. They're amazing. I like them. They helped us out here. I'd also like to thank my family, like my mom, my dad, all of them. They really helped me out through this. I'd like to thank my friends too. I would also like to remind our graduates to thank your family and friends because you can never thank them enough. I'd like to do a quick shout out to the FABL, Cousin Junior for bringing Spot, and Jake McCoy for showing me how to tie a fishing hook. There you go, Jake. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about how we're going to look back on high school. I'm sure some of you guys have memories of high school, good or bad. Still look back on it. That's the past now. We're looking into the future. I'd like for all of our graduates and even some of you in the crowd, the younger kids and stuff, always chase your dreams. There's so many failed dreams, but you always turn out somewhat decent. I had a dream of being an Ed Kelly nominee. Some of you know that didn't work out. But I strived for good grades because I thought that would help me get it. And now I'm here as a salutatorian, so that's just an example of a failed dream that ended up working out. There's a quote that I really like that represents that well. It's shoot for the moon, and if you miss, you'll still end up in the stars. Only a little bit of trajectory angle could mess that up. Yeah, I only wrote down a couple points. I didn't really write a speech. Oh yeah, here's another one for you parents and grandparents and everyone that's probably gonna be bawling their eyes out later. Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. It's by Dr. Seuss. I love that quote. I wanted to do a prayer, but I couldn't do that. So I just want everyone to know that I pray for the class of 2023 to have bright futures and chase their dreams. Yeah, that's it. And thanks, guys. That was really cool. Now our beautiful, actually that's weird. Thanks to my beautiful mom. That's what I was going to say earlier, but beautiful ended up going. Now our valedictorian, Maddie Rhodes.
I made sure it was windproof. Welcome, class of 2023, families, friends, teachers and staff, and any other distinguished guests. I would like to personally thank all of you for being here to witness this monumental milestone. I would like to begin by thanking all the people who have made this night possible, and for those who have helped me get to this point. First, a huge thank you to Dr. Ravenscroft and Mrs. Droppelman, our secretaries, all of our teachers and staff in Mineral County, and anyone that made this commencement ceremony possible. To my family and friends, to say that I am lucky would be a lie, because each one of you are my blessings from God. This is not luck, this is by His hands. The phrase "it takes a village" is nothing less than the truth, and boy, have I had a village. To all my adopted uncles, aunts, cousins, moms and dads, brothers and sisters, thank you for extending your love when it was never conditional, for opening a home that wasn't my own, and for the endless advice and encouragement throughout my high school years. To my actual aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents, my Nana, Hannah, mom and dad. You all tell me that I will never know how proud of me you are or how loved I am. But I'm here today to relay that message back to you. Without your love, support, or constant pep talks, I wouldn't be giving this speech today. You have never failed me when I needed you most. You have never doubted me, although I constantly doubt myself. But most importantly, you have always loved me for the imperfect person I am. and I thank you. I love you all more than words or actions could ever express, and I thank you for being the people that you are. I love you. Now to my graduates, the real reason we are here tonight. I want to extend my excitement, my nerves that I'm sure most of us share for what is next to come in our lives, and my sincerest congratulations to all of you for making it here. The roads we have traveled are never easy, but we made it out of that dark tunnel and achieved this moment. Whenever it was announced over the intercom at the high school that I was the valedictorian, it was not an utter shock, as I knew that I had the potential to be at the top of our class. But the first thought that went through my mind was, why me? The most obvious answer is that I acquired the highest overall grade point average, but my mind wouldn't let go of this question. I couldn't write the best speech. I didn't have the highest test scores. I just happened to get good grades. So, as I stand before you tonight, I really haven't figured out the answer to this question, other than that I am to give a message that I can resonate with in hopes that I can reach someone here. But now I can confidently say that I am humbled and honored to represent this remarkable class and all of their accomplishments as your valedictorian of 2023. In all honesty, for the past few months, this speech has not flowed. I've been praying, Googling, watching lengthy yet boring YouTube videos, and trying to find the perfect template for this sappy traditional valedictorian speech. However, in complete transparency, I had a blank Word document on my computer until this morning. Yes, this morning. As I was driving in the car, I heard the song on the radio, Keep Me in the Moment by Jeremy Camp. The words resonated with me so strongly that I knew that this is what God wanted me to share with each of you in the audience today. Quite frankly, without him giving me the words to share approximately 8 hours ago, this speech would be non-existent. In the busyness and chaos in the world today, we don't want to be distracted and miss the moments that he is using to speak to us directly. Let's live with our eyes wide open, have a life that reflects joy, love, and adventure. As I reflect on what time has already passed, I sit in the realization that we must keep chasing after all things that are good and stop worrying about those around us and what they are doing. Up to this point, many of us have focused on being the most successful in our academics, sports, or letting our personal worth be predetermined by the size of our friend group. I myself being one of them for a while. However, from this point forward, my challenge to each of you is to live your life for what truly matters. The moments not stressing, but instead enjoying the beautiful life that we have been given and blessed with. Don't chase after happiness, chase after joy. Happiness is only temporary, such as the amount of likes you get on a social media post or your past accomplishments. However, joy is everlasting and filled with true, genuine people who uplift you through your darkest times. Throughout these past 4 years, I have walked through the halls of Kaiser High School feeling insecure and filled with self-doubt, not always knowing where I would fit in. Today, I stand before you admitting that my time spent worrying about the little things and the people that have tried to tear me down was not worth it. To those in attendance today, don't waste another second of your life trying to fit in. Stand out and be the person that you were intended to be. Thank you.
Thank you, Trenton, Tyler, and Madison. I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize our seniors and to provide a visual representation of our scholars and their future ambitions. Please stand if you are a Goldsworthy Scholar or an Excellence in Education Award recipient. May be seated. Please stand if you received a scholarship or award from Class Night or the Mineral County Technical Center. May be seated. Please stand if you are a Mineral County Technical Center completer. May be seated. Please stand if you are entering the military. You may be seated. Please stand if you will be attending college. Please stand if you will be attending a trade school. Thought we had at least one. Please stand if you will be or have already entered the workforce. I look forward to what this group of graduates will add to our community and how they will use the knowledge, tools, and skills they learned in Mineral County schools in their future. You have navigated the challenges and triumphs of high school and now find yourselves on the threshold of endless possibilities. It is a moment filled with reflection, anticipation, and most importantly, a moment brimming with potential. Therefore, as we gather here today to celebrate your achievements, let us pause and reflect upon the transformative power of the word therefore. This seemingly simple word carries immense significance, for it serves as a bridge between cause and effect, between dreams and realities, between who you are and who you aspire to become. Throughout your high school journey, you have encountered countless obstacles, both inside and outside of the classroom. You faced difficult exams, grueling sports practices, late nights spent studying, and the weight of expectations from yourself and others. But in spite of these challenges, you persisted. You pushed forward armed with resilience, determination, and an unwavering belief in your abilities. Therefore, you have succeeded. Moreover, the word therefore encapsulates the essence of cause and effect. It symbolizes the understanding that every action you take has consequences. Your choices and decisions have shaped your high school experiences, and they will continue to shape your future. Therefore, remember the importance of making conscious choices, for they have the power to mold destinies. Don't forget that success does not come without hard work and perseverance. You are entering a world that demands resilience, adaptability, and a relentless pursuit of knowledge. Learn to adapt to a constantly changing world and to use new tools like ChatGPT to write my graduation speech. Don't be left behind in your endeavors. Therefore, remain steadfast in your commitment to learning, growing, and evolving. Strive for excellence in everything you do, knowing that your actions today will shape the world of tomorrow. Therefore, go. Go forth with courage, determination, and a steadfast belief in your own potential. Congratulations, Kaiser High School class of 2023. Graduates, please stand. Superintendent Ravenscroft, I certify that these students of the Kaiser High School class of 2023 have met the requirements set forth by Mineral County Schools and the West Virginia State Board of Education to receive their diplomas.
Dr. Ravenscroft, you've provided your assurance that these 172 students have successfully completed the graduation requirements set forth by the West Virginia Board of Education, the Mineral County Board of Education, and Kaiser High School. At this time, I am proud to accept and affirm the Kaiser High School class of 2023. You may proceed with the presentation of diplomas.
Graduates, you may be seated. Would Mr. Ravenscroft and our Board of Education members please join us for the presentation of diplomas? Our faculty and distinguished guests are also welcome to join the receiving line, and please kind of curve it around the 30-yard line. I would cordially ask that our families, friends, and audience members hold their applause until the end so that none of our graduates or their families miss hearing their name called during this important milestone. Mrs. Droppelman, will you please present the graduates?
Madison Grace Rhodes. Tyler Jonathan Lannon. Tamara J. Allen. Dominic Lucas Amtower. Alexa Victoria Bess. Kaylee Madison Claus. Aiden John Bryce Costello. Avery Brooke Everline. Madeline Ray Fisher. Bessie Catherine Jordan Halterman. Isabel Grace Hanlon. Madeline May Harvey. Matthew Charles Junkins. Bailey Paige Coball. Kenzie Marie Keplinger. Paul Barack Knotts. Charity Maylee Lark. Lindsay Madison Nash. Griffin Trace Paul. Morgan Elizabeth Pratt. Jenna Marie Rice. Dirk Allen Shoemaker. Chloe Ann Slaughter. Victoria Caitlin Smith. Riley Irene Staggs. Landon Wade Taylor. Caden Joseph Youngblood. Trenton Luke Denny. Elena Marie Alarcon. Lucas Carter Anderson. Nathaniel Blaze Ehrenholt. Olivia Celine Arthur. William Edward Barb III. Pierce Alexander Barnett. Ashlyn Elizabeth Barney. Hallelujah Joy Barrett. Aubriana Lynn Beckwith. Daniela Benavides Villatoro. Connor Preston Bennett. Marley Lisa Ann Bernacki. Kalindra Madigan Danadrew Black. Michael Allen Bowman. Brianna Elizabeth Bradford. Evie Grace Bradford. Morgan Nicole Broadwater. Abigail Rose Burdock. Aiden Michael Burrell. Emily Noel Butler. Cody Michael Carter. Octavius Matthew Cartwright. Rosa Dawn Collins. Dominic Lane Kahn. Bryce William Cook. Emma Renee Cook. Lacey Jean Cook. Lily Grace Courier. Cooper James Cox. Brenna Leanne Kreitz. Ethan Timothy Davis. Kenny Ray Davis. Noah Nathaniel Dawson. Chloe Olivia DeLauder. John Eric Deal III. Nevaeh Ruth Dixon. Blake Eric Durr. Caleb Xavier Ellifritz. Ashton Noah Evans. Kenneth Robert Eversole Jr. Nevaeh Louise Madeline Falk. Roman Michael Favara. Dominic Cage Fazalor. Nevaeh Alexis Friel. Christopher Scott Fury. Colin Lee Gray. Dominic Douglas Green. Savannah Jean Grimmett. Kiana Renee Grog. Alexis Cora Haggerty. Seth Christopher Healy. Kylie Marie Henderson. Precious Danielle Henry. Tanner Shane Hines. Alyssa K. Hinkle. Brooke Marie Holloway. Olivia Brooke Eidelman. David Wesley Gerald Johnson. Joseph Slade Johnson. Cash Ryder Jordan. Jacob David Keating. Braden Michael Keller. Brooklyn Nicole Keller. Elijah William Kephart. Corbin Josiah Kessner. Jace Xavier Kingman. Gabriel Michael Kaiser. Caden Anthony Kyle. Trey James Glenn Lambert. Alexander James Lewis. Alexia Brooke Love. Cody James Mason. Logan Harrison Mason. Brianne Nicole Masters. Helen Mae McCarty. Jacob Russell McCoy. Emily Jade McElwain. Brianna Paige McGinnis. Robert Stanley McKee, Jr. Isaiah Joseph McCree. Anthony Carlton Mealy. Mark William Michaels. Joanna Brooke Miller. Tadessa Marie Miller. Tucker Elliott Moats. Genevieve Gabriella Sue Moorhead. Marissa Morales. Leah Joelle Moreland. Devin Lee Nichols. Dominic Stephen Pagayoya. Eden Joel Parks. Rhiannon Marie Paul. Johnny Lane Porter. Sadie Olivia Portillo. Aaliyah Rose Preston. Ryan Lee Quillian. Cody Lee Rochella. Thomas Anthony Rochella. Dakota Bradley Ratliff. Keenan Andrew Clay Redmond. Haley Paige Reel. Jonah Michael Reel. Landon Michael Rhodes. Joseph Mauricio Rivera. Isaac Nathaniel Robinson. Haley Elizabeth Rotruck. Drake Walter Roy. Ethan Matthew Roy. Gabriel Isaac Ryan. Colin Homer Wayne Selesky. Gavin William Lee Selesky. Christopher Scott Sampson. Olivia Nicole Seville. Arlen Michael Shell. Nadia Marie Sears. Janae Devon Selby. Michael Ray Sharpley. Selena Jane Shears. Cameron Joyce Simpson. Seth Christopher Dallas Signs. Jasmine Marie Smalls. Connor Austin Sperling. Zachary Brian Staggs. Cameron Timothy Stewart. Caitlin Emily Joe Stein. Sydney Adeline Taylor. Charles Israel Thomas. Ethan Nathaniel Tranum. Caden Eli Urice. Lilith Shaw Vance. Kashaya Nicole Van Meter. Kylie Brooke Warnick. Donovan Lee Washington. Serenity Liana Washington. Haley Rose Welch. Billy Michael Westfall. Cheyenne Michelle Woolery. Elena Rose Wildman. Audrey Claire Williams. Charity Marie Wolf.
You're done.
Oh, I don't go up there.
Yes, sorry.
For the last one.
And now, closing remarks by Dirk Shoemaker.
All right, I want everyone to bear with me. I was initially informed I did not have a speech. but I was informed about 15 minutes ago I do. Ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished faculty, parents, and my fellow graduates, today we gather here to celebrate the accumulation of years of hard work, dedication, and growth. As we stand at the threshold of our high school journeys, it is a moment brimming with mixed emotions. We may feel a sense of accomplishment and excitement for what lies ahead, but also nostalgia for the memories we leave behind. It is a bittersweet farewell as well as a bid adieu for our beloved alma mater. Reflecting on our high school years, we can truly say that this is a chapter of our lives that has shaped us into individuals we are today. We arrived here at high school as timid freshmen, unsure of what awaited us. But today we leave as confident, resilient, and determined young men and women, equipped to face the challenges that lie ahead. With all that, I do want to say congratulations to the class of 2023, and may our futures be bright and our spirits remain unyielding and our impact on the world profound. Thank you.
Graduates, please stand. The moving of the tassel from the right to the left side of your mortarboard will serve as the final sign that you are officially a graduate from Kaiser High School. Please turn your tassel to the left side. Congratulations, Kaiser High School class of 2023. Thank you. It's okay.